I have to deliver 3 calls here to members, important members of the media scene of the Republic of Azerbaijan. One of the calls is going to the media, the other is going to the law enforcement authorities, and the third is going to the government. As if an illustration of the media ethics self-regulation book that we have presented, during my visit, a shameful, unprecedented campaign is going on against one of the independent journalists in the country in the official broadcast media. This shameful campaign is exemplifying practically everything that the media shouldn't do in a free country. Free media in a free country shouldn't do. Serving as a handy tool for a centrally, officially orchestrated character killing, the media is showing pre-meditated, pre-edited propaganda films against a journalist who is in trouble. Not only allowed these televisions to force on them, force down on their throat a film that is simply a bunch of propaganda lies, but also allowed themselves not to check on the fact stated, lied in this propaganda film, and allowed themselves not to ask the opinion of the other side against which this propaganda is going on. So I am calling, this is my first call, I'm calling on this television to stop it. I'm calling on them to stop it on many counts. It's practically also illegal, or it should be in a country which is in conformity with rule of the law, because it is violation of personality rights, but it is very importantly, for me at least, equally importantly, it is unethical, it is denying the role the media should play in society by clearing the facts instead of making the facts unavailable. Here is the story which any honest media anywhere in the world would have reported. A young journalist, Agil Khalil, has been beaten up by important security officials because they wanted to stop him to document olive tree chopping in a publicly owned garden, which these persons claimed to be owned by them. As Prosecutor Garalo told me, he is acknowledging that these, can I have the picture? These gentlemen are Mr. Alaverdiyev and Mr. Chokdarov, that they were very upset, they were frustrated that Mr. Khalil was able to get away with his camera without them being able to take away his camera or telephone or whatever. But so far nothing happened to these persons, and we don't know, Mr. Karalov acknowledged nothing absolutely happened in that beating of a journalist case which started in February, the whole case. The second chapter of the story is that ever since then, Mr. Khalil was strictly followed day and night by plainclothes people. While being followed, somebody wanted to kill him. And finally, what we see is this libelous spin that the authorities, as Mr. Karalov himself acknowledged, on his order, have ordered the state televisions to air, claiming that an underworld figure has taken on the responsibility for this killing, so the case is solved. And the character of Mr. Khalil is thereby killed because they are alleging this gay story. We have nothing of the whole story have seen in the televisions, we only have seen the film. Now I would like to help a little bit to the colleagues in the televisions. I met yesterday the mother of Khalil. There's another picture. And on tape I recorded, she told me, I have the recording, but any journalist can have the recording. They only have to interview the lady. She told me the following. On April 3, in her village, the name of the village is Kurdami, the name of the village is 300 kilometers away from Baku. On April the 3rd, a top investigator of the authorities named Ali Kobier has visited the family. And to the father and to the mother, we have the name, but he offered three things in order to get Mr. Khalil off the hook. Let's not forget, we are talking about the victim of two crimes, Mr. Khalil. He said that they will be showing on televisions a terrible film portraying his son as a gay unless they choose from the following three possibilities. One possibility, he will indict as the doer, recognize his name as the doer, one of his colleagues at Azerbaijan. Second, the possibility is to indict himself. He stopped himself. Third, he drops the file that they have filed with police, the complaint, and they get money. If they don't choose one of these three possibilities, the family will suffer, not only at Khalil, because the films which they have ready to be shown on television, claiming he was a gay and he was started by a gay. Not only the film, but the way journalism is handled. There is a trend of trying to do away with journalists who are critical, who are independent, who are contributing to investigative stories about corruption, to indict them as criminals not connected to journalism. They are becoming terrorists and tax evaders like Mr. Fatullah. They are becoming drug dealers as Mirza Zahidov, or they are becoming hooligans as the editor-in-chief of the paper of Azerbaijan. Playmates in the underworld.